بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم. اللهم بارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد.
So let's go back to our Surah al-Kahf, inshallah ta'ala. We were talking about those youth who took shelter in the cave. And last time we said, we were at the word that was the center of the Quran, walyatalattaf. Actually, I heard if you count the letters, which is not something I did because that takes a long time. If you count the letters before this word, it's equal to the letters after that word in the Quran. So it's exactly in the center of the Quran. What does that mean? Simply doesn't mean anything because there is no hadith about it. There is nothing the Prophet ﷺ says, once you get to this point, do sujood and make dua. Like somebody sent me in the WhatsApp. Yeah, when you get to this word, do sujood and make dua, and then people start just make things up basically. So going back to walyatalattaf, وَلَا يُشْعِرَنَّ بِكُمْ أَحَدًا. Let them not let anyone feel. Shu'ur is the lowest level of comprehension. We said there is shu'ur and there is ilm and tafakkur and tadabbur and ta'aqqul. There are different words of the levels of comprehension. The lowest one is just a feel. Even animals feel. Having the feeling, that's anybody. You don't have to be smart to feel things around you. So when he says, لا يشعرن بكم أحدا, let him not let anyone even have the slightest of feeling that we are here. So when those youth, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, water break, please. In the meantime, you have any questions, inshallah, Mufti Sudagar will answer.
So, brother, is there any importance of number in Islam or no? No, like Allah made the heaven and earth in so days, so many days. So is there any importance?
Yeah, if we want to say number seven, because again, sab'a samawat and 7 earths, and number 7 is mentioned a lot of times.
You can let her know about that. Yeah. Numbers.
No, there are numbers. I'm not saying there are no numbers in the Quran. Of course, there are numbers, but I'm saying that the significance of the number. What is the significance of the number? That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, like this example, alayha tis'ata ashar, hellfire is guarded by 19 great angels. Why 19? Why not 20?
And the ayat tells you the answer, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills for it to happen. And
yeah, so I mean, we don't question these numbers. Why did Allah create 7 heavens, not 8 heavens? Why did Allah create the heaven and the earth in 7 days? Or 6 days, 6 ayyam. So basically Allah does whatever he wants. So some people try to find answers, by the way. They count the number of the ayahs. They say the number of the ayahs, if you add 19 and you divide it by this and do this, they come up with some interesting theories, but it has no basis from the hadith, basically. Yeah, they want to know about everything.
I heard this whole numerology, it takes you from like a big spin, and at the end of it, it's a button.
Yeah, you might get confused in the end. That's basically it. So, وَلَا يُشْعِرَنَّ بِكُمْ أَحَدًا. So those youth, they woke up, they're hungry, they wanted to eat something good. They said, let's send one of us with our money, and we said they had silver coins. Let him go. Of course, they did not know they have been sleeping for 300 years. They did not know that. They were expecting to go back to their city to find the same king, which is a tyrant king. And that's why they say in the next ayah, إِنَّهُمْ إِن يَظْهَرُوا عَلَيْكُمْ يَرْجُمُوكُم. Indeed, if they prevail against you, يَظْهَرُوا ظَهَرَ عَلَيْهِ means to be victorious. So those youth compare their situation is like a battle against our people, against their wrong beliefs, against the shirk. So ظهر عليه means to prevail against him, and that's where the word dahir comes from, victorious. The word dahir, which is a common name in the Desi culture. dahir is it means victorious. وَمَا لَهُم مِّن دُونِهِ مِن ظَهِيرٍ. There's nobody that can give you victory against Allah. So it comes from dhahr. Dhahr means back. Just like I said, I got your back. It means I'm going to give you support. I'm going to give you victory. So إِنَّهُ مَن يَظْهَرُ عَلَيْكُمْ. If your people, if that tyrant king prevail against you, yarjumookum, they will stone you. Now, what's so significant about stoning? And some of the mufassirin say at that time they did not, the punishment was not stoning, it was throwing actually glass. It is very painful. Imagine pieces of glass, not stone. But anyway, what makes stoning a different punishment than other punishments?
Because it's done in the public?
Any punishment can be done in the public.
I have a question. At the time, do they have a glass?
They had glass, of course.
Glass?
They had glass. They
How?
had glass from Prophet Sulaiman's time. Anyway, let's go back to Surah al-Kahf. So those youth, they sent that guy to bring them food. And we were talking about the stoning. What's so special about this punishment? Rajm. It's called rajm in Arabic. This punishment implies impurity. Anybody that is stoned, you are telling that person that you are impure. Najis. You're not tahir. And that's why when people go to Hajj and they do stoning at the shaitan, well, the symbol of shaitan, some people get too excited, they take their chappal off and they start beating up the shaitan. You know, shaitan is not feeling the pain. Yeah, it's like, and then they start stoning each other.
They spin in circles,
They spin in circles and they do karate move and they beat up the shaitan. Some people get too excited and they start yelling and cursing at the shaitan. This is not the shaitan, it's the symbol. Basically, it's a symbol that we hate the shaitan, but it doesn't mean shaitan is standing there getting hit. What's wrong? He will move it otherwise. But and if you watch the movie The Passion of the Christ, the so-called, Jesus, their Jesus, not our Jesus, as he was taken to be crucified, they were stoning him. They were stoning him, and that is a sign of impurity. Anything you stone, that means this thing is impure. And that's why the punishment in Islam for adultery when somebody is married is stoning. That's the same thing. The lashes if he was not married.
Oh.
If somebody commits adultery and they're not married, punishment is lashes. If they're married, stoning.
Definition of that, when you're married, adult?
No, adultery when you're married, that means cheating on your wife.
Fornication.
Yeah.
If somebody you know.
But you need, by the way, and before anybody takes my words, you need 4 witnesses. That's not easy.